Hey, now, yeah, I know, it's kind of weird, I'm kind of walking you around and everything, but just bear with me. I did one of these already, and I thought I'd do it again. There we go. A little bit more light. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to do a video that's very interesting. It's called, I Would Kill Britney Spears to Stop 9/11. Now, why do I make this video? What's the point of it? Point is, I was at the gym yesterday, and while I was at the gym, I saw that Chris Crocker, I don't know if he was won or if he was nominated, but he was nominated for Best Commentary for his Leave Britney Alone video. This pisses me off to no end. You know why it pisses me off? Do you really want to know why? Well, you see, the reason it pisses me off is mainly because, man, I'm sorry, this is just, it really gets to me. It's because Chris did a video saying that the events of September 11th were meaningless and pointless, and there's nothing to them, and we should just all move on. But we should worry about people like Britney Spears. Let me put this in the way I took it. Chris Crocker pretty much said, fuck America, fuck the people who died, fuck the men and women who gave their life, who were willing to sacrifice everything that they hold dear just to save the lives of people they've never met. And they say you New Yorkers are the biggest assholes you will ever meet. Well, you know what? They're also the greatest people I know. I've never even met one, but I have to say, giving your life for some random stranger you've never met before, it's pretty fucking courageous in my book. Now, we're willing to give Chris Crocker a fucking award, no matter how mediocre it is. You are still putting that out there for the world to see that this is our boy. He puts out the best stuff on YouTube. No, Fluffy, Bludgy, Michael Buckley, Jedi, they put out the best stuff on YouTube. Their stuff is well thought out. It's scripted. It is made for their audience, for their viewers, for their fans. They put effort and work into their stuff, and yet you are willing to advertise and publicate someone who says, fuck 9/11, screw New York, hell no. I don't care if he was joking or not. A video like that is not meant to be made. I find that to be more derogatory and more disgusting than the soldier throwing the puppy video. In case some of you don't know, there's a video on YouTube where a U.S. soldier has a puppy by the neck and throws it off a cliff in Iraq. Now, the Marines are investigating, and they're not sure if the video is real or not. They're trying to authenticate it. Look, quite frankly, that video is real. That soldier is a truly sick individual, needs serious psychiatric help, and is really shamed, the Marines. I know several Marines, they're close friends of mine, and I have the utmost respect for them. But now we're willing to give an award to someone who says, screw America, screw the servicemen. You don't understand what saying fuck 9/11 truly means, Chris. Do you? Do you YouTube understand that? Okay, it's one video on his page out of all of them, and he could just be bullshitty. You know, to get views or just to have fun or make light of something. He did show the plane crashing several times. And I don't know if he was sarcastic or not. But I'm sorry. You know, I'm usually one for free speech and free opinion and all that. I really am. But something like this pisses me off. It really does. I know firefighters and police officers. My father happens to be one. I see officers come in every night to my work. And I respect them. Ladies and gentlemen, you might think cops are pigs and disgusting, and hey, there are a lot of cops that are major assholes and should be kicked off the force immediately. But you know what? Not every cop is like that. There are cops and firefighters like those who died September 11th, 2001 at the World Trade Center, at the Pentagon. Now, Chris, also saying fuck 9/11 reminds me that there was a plane. I honestly forget the name of the plane. It went down around Pennsylvania. Because there were men and women on board that plane who were willing to give their life to stop that plane from reaching what many believe to be the White House. They were courageous, brave, and patriotic. And for you to disrespect them and degrade them like that and then get awarded makes me sick. I have never been so disgusted in my life. And believe me, you're talking to someone who can get pretty disgusted with the way the world is. I know I normally do reviews, and I've only been political twice. But something like this, how can we advocate this? You know, forget the fact that he's gay. I'm completely forgetting that fact. My sister, well, she was a lesbian, but she got a boyfriend, so... Anyways. Chris, he, she, male, female, whatever the fuck you are, you should remember something. That those people, all those who died, they bear two things in common with you. They're human, and they were American. And honestly, that's all that they need to be equal to you. And to think that children died, innocent kids, women who were just going to work, guys who were just waking up, putting on a suit and tie, and getting ready to go out and help society as a whole. They all died. But you remain. Some people here in the States believe that September 11th was the work of the devil. Now, I'm not religious in any way. Maybe it was. If people like you are allowed to stand and to say that it doesn't matter, that it's not important, that thousands of lives mean nothing, but people like Britney Spears need help, and you get awarded for it? You know what, Blunty, Michael Buckley, Fluffy, Jedi, you guys do great videos. You edit them. You take time into them. You add in little special effects. You do stop motion. Little, you know, animations before or after. I respect you as filmmakers and artists. Chris, I'm not sure who I should be more mad at, Chris Crocker or YouTube. Chris for making those statements, or YouTube for backing them up. It's just sad. Now I'm going to end this before I start crying, because I feel I'm about to. So you know what, guys? To the men and women of the United States Special Forces who see this, Army, Marines, Navy, Air Force, take care. Fight on, fight hard, come home safely. To the families who suffered that day, who lost loved ones, my heart and condolences still go out to you. And to the men and women of not just New York, but of the fire and police departments all over this country. While you are painted as villains and as incompetent on all the news, just remember that there are still a few of us who respect you and thank you for your duty and your work. America, take care, and I hope to see you again.